Alright, guys, welcome back to another off season where we get shit ready for the next season. Okay, y'all ready? Also, I want to do a quick disclaimer. College football, what the fuck y'all doing? They still haven't fixed the update team shit, and it's like gangy. I'm gonna, I'm not recruiting at all this year. I'm not recruiting at all because I'm gonna create a whole new save. Because first off, is for the stories, for the plot. Second off, I fucked up when I took over Arkansas State because we literally are forced to play ULM every single year. I don't know when I'm gonna change it. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or I'm gonna finish. I'm probably gonna finish out Tanner Applewhite's career, so it might be in 2 years. But the fact that I still can't update teams is just so frustrating, and I don't understand why it's so difficult. Like this, they literally just updated the game, and you still can't update teams. And I don't know why it's taking so long to load here, but it's just like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? And I mean, what you gonna see? You see, update failed. What you gonna do? You either can adapt to what you have, or you can whine about it and wait till the next update. And I have been really wanting to get back on the game. And I don't think I talked about this, but whatever EA did with their team builder, it fucked me over. Literally every single asset, logo, everything. I talked about it in the rant video I posted before this one. Literally everything was gone. Like they deleted everything, and I re-added everything, and I saved it. I come back again, everything was gone again. So finally, I believe it was because I had 5 uniform or 10 uniforms, or it was because of the logos or whatever the fonts I was using that weren't in their base thing. I don't know, but yeah, my shit's not updated, so we're just gonna have to create a whole new save, and I'm gonna do it correctly this time, where I'm gonna take a smaller team, probably Missouri State or something like that, who don't have a opponent that they play every single year in the FBS level, and put them, take over, replace them. They're gonna be sent back down to FCS, and yeah, that might be the go-to strategy. So we can actually have 4 non-conference games instead of 3 technical non-conference games, because ULM might as well be a conference opponent. We play them every single fucking year, but we want to move to this conference soon. It's very big, the Big 12. Um, Once we win another 2 Mid-American Conference Championship trophies, we want to move. Either we go to the ACC, but I feel like the best choice would definitely be Big 12. Move here, try to win a couple trophies, and then move to the Big 10. That could be an interesting little thing right there. There's no reason for us to move like anywhere else. No reason for us to go to the Mountain West, or I mean, technically, yeah, no reason for us to go here. Pac-12, literally no reason for us to go here. SEC, come on, don't fucking shut the fuck up. But any teams that like, I do want to add like small like relegation shit, like I did in the Hartford Hawks rebuild or dynasty or whatever. But I don't know, like you can't really go any further down than these smaller conferences. So you want to look at the big conferences, see teams that are struggling. Honestly, not too many teams are struggling. You could look on the right, by the way, to see the record of last season. UConn got 2 conference wins. UConn, that's better than I expect. So really, no one in the ACC is struggling that much. How about Big Ten? Minnesota. Maybe it was just a down year, but Minnesota got just completely just destroyed. Let's see, the Big 12. Really, nobody so far has struggled. Oh, okay, West Virginia. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Mountain West. Oh my gosh, Air Force, NIU, not a conference win. All right, we're moving NIU back to the Mid American, bro. Y'all fucking suck. I'm sorry. Y'all had y'all little stunt. Y'all coming back, but there should be no reason why y'all think you can get out of this. Like, you can't suck that much and literally not do shit. All right. Anyone that want to move to the Mountain West? Anybody from the Sun Belt trying to move to the Mountain West? Who's it? Who? What are the teams in the Mountain West? Oh no, that's all like never used to talk about. That's all like Western teams. So that wouldn't work. Um, I mean, I feel like our conference is fun. Like we don't have a bad conference at all. 8 games, conference championship game. MetLife this year again. We have 2 protected opponents. You guys should already know who those are. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Damn, there's so many teams. Real Illinois and Chicago State are 2 protected opponents. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. There's no reason why we're still in here. And then we'll just see how next season's looking. Bro, I'm thinking Mac has invalid protected opponents. Would you like to regenerate them? Sure. What does that even mean, though? Bro, they fucked it up, bro. Alright, let's redo this. Because NIU didn't have any protected opponents, that's why. But, Real Illinois and Chicago State should be ours. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on, let me get Real Illinois on here. Switch it out with Buffalo. Beautiful. Then you guys are gonna take this over. Perfect. Alright. Chicago State, Real Illinois. Perfect. Hopefully that works. And we're clear. Alright. Moving on to next year. Bro, I have been brainstorming the record. Going back to what I was saying beforehand. Definitely I'm thinking we should finish out Tanner Applewhite's career here. And then we make a whole new save. We're 18th ranked going to this season. 18th ranked. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Hire staff, manage blueprint. I'm pretty sure our blueprint and staff is fine. I haven't looked at our blueprint though, so that'll be something. But yeah, it's fine. Like we're not struggling too much. Manage staff. Let's see how the staff's looking. You'll see our coaches right there: Floyd Johns and Sean Lewis. We got 2 new coaches this year because we had to. I think Lewis we might have kept. No, Lewis is our OC is from last year, I believe. We were able to hold on to him. Our defensive coordinator though is new. Y'all see Ohio State, the team we beat last year. Have not seen a couple of these teams though. We beat Miami. Haven't seen Georgia. Haven't seen USC. Maybe we'll see them in the playoffs this year. We'll see. First off, y'all know. Gotta go to custom schedule, see how this is going work. We playing NIU though again, a little rematch from the previous year. We're playing Real Illinois really early in this year, really early. Then we play Chicago State as our final game. But they have us playing Iowa State. Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, let's see if we can get the person I want to get on the schedule early in the year. Or we could get Northwestern early. Um, it might be Northwestern. We might have to go with Northwestern if I'm being honest with you. Of course, we could just like mix and match and see how shit works. I do want to be at Northwestern, by the way. If this works. Oh my gosh, it does work. I want to see if I can get Penn State later in the season. I feel like I would rather play. Honestly, like I would rather play Penn State late in the season, and then like literally the game before. They don't have a game though. No, that would have worked so nicely too. But they don't have a game, so we're gonna have to play them early in the year, and then we play Michigan late in the season, which still isn't a bad pickup. But I would rather play Penn State Nittany Lions late in the year. Try to. I mean, we could also. I mean, maybe Michigan makes a little bit of a push. You know, who knows? But all right, perfect. So, no, bro. Can you update, please? Thank you. So we have. I want to be at Michigan. Holy, we're at a ton of games this year, bro. Look at this, bro. First, 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 4 away, 5 away, 6 away, 7 away, 8 away games. Out of 12, we have 2 home games. So we gotta switch this up, bro. This is a long ass away stunt. That's not happening. That's not happening. I want to be at these stadiums though. I guess since we already played Michigan, We'll play versus Michigan. That doesn't really make it too much better. This is just gonna be an away year. It is what it is. We're playing at Toledo again. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm tired of this fucking team. We have to play at Bowling Green. We're playing UMass this year. It's our first time seeing them, so I'm excited. We're getting a rematch versus Rutgers. That's a big game. We're playing Ohio for the first time, which is really big. The smaller brother of that Ohio State college football landscape. We're playing Illinois really early in the year. Penn State, we're gonna be at Penn State, and then week 4 we're gonna be at Penn State. Week 2 we're gonna be at Northwestern, so we could play in their new stadium. And NIU is gonna be our first game of the year. I'm excited, bro. This is a fun year, and yeah, of course the team builder shit is it sucks, but what you gonna do? We're not recruiting this year, guys. We're not recruiting. Remember, we are not recruiting. No recruits because well, actually, we do have to recruit this year. I just remember because I'm gonna just put recruiting on in the background so we have players coming in, but I don't want you guys to get attached. I don't want to get attached to these players that recruit. So I'm gonna put recruiting on in the background because we're only gonna be here till Tanner Applewhite until he leaves. Then we're gonna still stay here. But um, auto recruiting. All right, perfect. So we'll do that auto recruiting, so we don't gotta worry about that. View our athletic director's expectations. How is he thinking we should go? You see everything we've been through, bro. The past couple years. 2026, we made the Arizona Bowl. 2027, we won the MAC championship and the Xbox Bowl. 2028, we won the MAC championship, the college football player round one, the Sugar Bowl, the Peach Bowl, and the college football championship. So 2029, what is in store for us, bro? I'm excited. We need to win a conference title, so we gotta win another MAC championship. Gotta score at least 40 points in any given season. It's gonna be easy, and have 15 or fewer turnovers on offense this season. That's gonna be hard. Y'all know we throw like an average of like 15 to like however many interceptions a year. So that's gonna be interesting, bro. We just gotta, calm it down, play our game, but be confident that our quarterback can get it done. Just trying to make sure the schedule's right. I do want to look at the preseason top 25. See who's above us. Why the fuck y'all got Ohio State number one? Why is Ole Miss number two? Bro, they really cut us down. All the previous playoff contenders are high, literally, except us. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy disrespect. Cause we're in the MAC or something. Like we beat all y'all. Y'all realize we beat all y'all. We beat Illinois, BYU, Tennessee. We didn't play Penn State. We're playing them this year. We beat Ole Miss and we beat Ohio State. Yeah, y'all still have us down here, 18th in the league right now. That's some disrespect, bro. That's crazy. And even if you look at the coaches where they have us 18th too. That's like, bro, what are we doing? That's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. But again, wait, hold up. What is this? Other receiver knows. I don't know. But that's crazy. Of course, we're not gonna see any conference standings. We're just gonna look through all the teams that are gonna be in this MAC conference this year. You have Akron still, Ball State, all these regulars. Chicago State still here. We're here. NIU moved back because, believe it or not, um, they one sucked, and Mountain West two is a little bit more expensive, so they came back here. Real Illinois still here. Rutgers is still here for another year. That's really the only people we've added is Chicago State, us, Real Illinois, um, Rutgers, and NIU back. I mean, it's really not that crazy. If you want to look at the Heisman watch so far, K. Henderson, Q. Gibson, P. Bell, T. Gelsey. So Ohio State, Texas, Utah. Utah is interesting. And Florida State, preseason All Americans. I don't know if we ever looked at this. I don't think we ever have. Um, I don't. I just never really felt like it. If I'm being dead ass honest with you, but we could look through it real quick. We're not on either one of these teams, but if you want to look at the MAC team, of course we're gonna be on some of these lists. Like, look, just filling it out. Oh my gosh, bro, we just filled out the entire list. The entire first team is just filled with our players. That's crazy. And then Real Illinois is gonna take over a lot as well. But we are the best team right now in the MAC, and it makes sense. we're keeping our playbook, keeping out everything like that. I do want to edit coach's fit a little bit. This shit got to be updated again. You're not wearing that goofy ass shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff I do want to change, and that's why I'm kind of excited that I'm starting a new save. That's why the Instagram's so important because I keep everything, all the historical records there instead of just on the game. Because the game be tweaking out and be pissing me the fuck off. Like right now, like it's tweaking out, not letting you do certain things, not letting you update your team. So that's why I just keep everything on the save in Instagram because it's just photos. You can see them. You can see all of our accomplishments. Oh Lord, accomplishments year after year after year. And that's just I rather that than just have everything on the video game, and that shit is not reliable. So I'm actually really proud of myself for doing that. Gonna send them next week. I definitely want to play the first game today. Playing NIU. I gotta go take a shower real quick. Just came back from the gym, but I wanted to get this video out real quick, just introducing y'all to this season. All right, again, like recruiting's not gonna be that big of a standpoint or that big of a focus, so we're not recruiting at all. Because if you want to look, oh, we haven't even looked at our team yet. So they do have Verte starting over Applewhite again. I don't know how I feel about that. Is Applewhite still on the team? He should be, right? Yeah, he's still here. Okay, so yeah, Tanner has 2 more years, so we might be on the save for 2 more years. Try to see how much we can get. So 2 years, we're not gonna be doing any recruiting. For like, we're not gonna be doing recruiting. The computer's gonna be doing recruiting. We're gonna leave it to the other guys. We got Oscar Rios for no reason. We got some. We have a lot of quarterbacks on this roster. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna put Applewhite as the QB1. Rute, you're gonna sit. Rute didn't do that terrible. He just threw a lot of interceptions. But he's a senior this year. So we'll see if we can get some game time. James Simon's going to be our number one running back. We have a lot of running backs as well. But James Simon will be our number one. Javier Guger will be our number two. It only makes sense. And then further down the line, you see all the different ones. We do finally have a fullback for the season. We didn't have a fullback last year, so I'm really happy about that, even though he's a 59 overall. Damn. Michael Terry the third is our first wide receiver this season. Rayshon Atkins is still here. These are two seniors that is gonna be hard to let them go. We still have Redhead with Dreads. He's still here, and Matt Addison's still here, and we have a ton of other players. Oh my gosh, bro, our wide receiver core is insanely large. Taylor Wilder is finally getting the starting job after Brule graduated last year. We still have Byler and Eckhart is still on the roster. Now I'm gonna just flip through some of these small, and I want to say smaller. Just people don't focus too much on the line as much as they should. Jalen Williams is still here for our left edge. Only one guy in that position. Jay Jones is going to be starting in our right edge spot. Our defensive tackle Brett McQuaid is still here with Rude as our co, and all those guys. Kel Bull's still here. Mallory's still here. It's a new guy. Do not remember seeing his name. Brzezinski's still here. A lot of the same guys are still here. Sellers is still here. The recruit transfer we got last year. Easy Eye is still here. Sunflower is still here. These guys wanted to leave. I was like, bro, just stay for your senior season game. Like, y'all about to leave anyways. Free safety, Soma West is still here. Bynum's still here. Ruse is still here. This is a new guy, Walter Elmore. I do not know too much about him at all. Eatman, he had a really big interception in the championship game last year. He's still here. Gaskins, don't remember seeing your face at all. I remember seeing Michaels, but I don't remember seeing Boykins. So we're definitely seeing some new faces here. McClinchy is still here, but we do have a new kicker, Eric Gash, because he is retiring, quote unquote. So McClinchy, you're not gonna be here. We might put Eric Gash in some early games. Also, we gotta get a new punter, but we'll let the CPU take care of that. So if you look at the team schedule, you can see right there on the right. Here's our team schedule this season. We don't play a week 0 game, but we do play week 1 versus NIU. Week 2, we're at Northwestern. Week 3, we're having a bye week. Week 4, we're at Penn State. Week 5, week 6, and week 7 is our literal only homestand. So all of that's literally after that, we don't have any more home games. We play Rural Illinois, Ohio, and Rutgers, which we got to get back versus Rutgers because they kept us from a perfect season last season. Rural Illinois is definitely going to be trying to get back at us because they just got demolished twice last year, like they did us 2 years ago. We beat them in the regular season and we beat them in the MAC championship. That's the same thing they did to us a couple years ago, where they beat us in the regular season, kind of destroyed us, and they just blew us out in the MAC championship. So we were happy to get that get back. I'm not gonna lie. We finally play UMass. We haven't seen this team ever, so we're gonna be at their house. Now, of course, we're gonna be going back to fucking Toledo. I'm so tired of playing this freaking team, bro. We've seen this team so many times. It hasn't even been that many times, but I'm tired of going to the stadium. I don't think they've ever come to our stadium. Then we're at ULM. They did come to our stadium last year. And then we're at Bowling Green. We have one home game versus Michigan, which is going to be essential. I would have liked to go play Michigan on the road as more of a challenge, kind of trying to get our get back for the loss that we took against them last year. No, 2 years ago. But we will have to settle for the home game right there. So hopefully we get that win. Michigan, big opponent. Got to take it seriously. We'll see what their record is and how they're doing at the end of the year when we play them. That's going to be a big game. Then we are at Chicago State, and Week 15, I believe, is Navy Army game, and Week 16, I believe, is Conference Championships. So, y'all ready? I just went down everything going on this season. I went over the behind the scenes stuff, the schedule, all of that. So get ready for year 9. Okay, I'm really I don't know if we're gonna have patches for year 10, which is unfortunate. Um, unless they could fix the update, like they make an update and it fixes the update teams. I don't know if we're gonna have a patch for next year, which sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But neither here nor there. We're still going to play our game. We're still going to be great going into year 10 next year. But we're in year 9 right now. 2029 season is underway, and we are ready to get shit done. Um, I just want to say thank y'all so much for keeping up with this channel. It's been mad fun doing all this stuff for y'all. I'm not gonna lie, like, if you guys have been watching the videos, then like I appreciate it because it really takes a good amount of time and imagination and effort to put into the storyline that I'm trying to flesh out as much as possible. And it really sucks when you have technical difficulties. You can't really flesh it out as well as you want. But again, sometimes you just gotta learn how to adapt and move around problems and situations. You just gotta be a problem solver at the end of the day. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna whine about it. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm gonna move on to the next play. I love that quote. That's a classic Matic quote. If you know ball, you know ball. But yeah, I love y'all so much, man. Have a great one. Peace out. Have a great end of your summer. I'm about to start college soon. We'll see how this video shit works. But it probably is that's definitely not gonna be coming out as often as usual. But I definitely still want to keep it up. Love y'all again for the 40th time. Peace out. Red and blue, anywho. Maroon Unions. Let's fucking go.